Hey guys, Lost here, and it has been a minute since I've uploaded a video, and there is so much stuff that has been announced, and I didn't even know how to tackle this video because I already, didn't do it as it went on, so now I'm having to talk about Summer Games Fest, Xbox Showcase, and the Nintendo Direct all at once, just because, busy, all that kind of crap, but what a time. Just what a time to be alive and blinking. Like, to the people saying there's no games to play, I fear now there's too much to play. Like, I have a list pulled up for all three of these things because it is genuinely so much I cannot think of all of it at once. So first off, Resident Evil Code Veronica remake. Oh my god, I've not played Code Veronica, but I've heard obviously people being like, this is the game that needs a remake, and here we go, and it looks great. I cannot wait. That's something that, like, Resident Evil 9 just came out not that long ago, and we're already getting a remake of Code Veronica. That is insane. Then I'm also just gonna be listing all of the stuff that I've been looking forward to, because if I go through all of this, there is genuinely too much. Alien Isolation 2. Heard Alien Isolation was one of the best horror games to come out. That's exciting. And then we have Tupac in Stranger Than Heaven. I don't think anyone was expected that at all. I mean, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. You've seen that. The last Ronin video game. I'm so happy they're doing that. I'm so happy with now Paramount Games Studio opening up as well. So excited for that. Oh my god. Monster Hunter Wilds expansion. Ascendant. Yes. Oh my god. And it looks like what is it? Like the booster arm or something. We get to become Nero, essentially, from DMC5. We just become Nero. Looks great. Super excited for it. Then we have The Wolf Among Us 2. The first one was great. So that's exciting. We also have the new Stellar Blade game, which I still need to play the first one. But again, looks great, of course. And then T-Fun Street Fighter 6. Yes! I literally jumped out of my seat screaming. So excited for that. Oh my god, cannot wait. So excited. That was who I wanted the most. I'm sure a lot of people were like that as well. People were also wanting her in Tekken. I did too, since I prefer Tekken, but I'm happy that's just in Street Fighter, and it fits very well. And we're also getting, this was a while back, Yujiro from Baki. We're getting him in Tekken. What the hell? It's crazy. It's crazy. Then, of course, the biggest thing there, Final Fantasy VII Revelations. I begged for this to be there, and I can't believe it. Like, we got it, and they just kept going. Nah, we're not done yet. Don't think we're done yet. And they just kept going. And then you have the interview with Maximilian dude right after, and then so many interviews. It is insane how much info we got at once and how much of the game we got to see. Like, it is going to be one of, if not the greatest JRPGs in existence. Point blank simple. Unless they somehow mess up the ending. But I doubt that. This has been such a long cook. Either way, it looks incredible. I cannot glaze it enough. Okay, then you have the Xbox Game Showcase. You got the brand new Gears of War game. The new Halo, what is it? Campaign Evolved. The new Fable game. I haven't played any Fables, but there we go. Wulong 2, State of Decay 3. Like, I'm just spitballing here. The new Clockwork game. A new Spyro game. Like, this is insanity. You get the Dooms DLC. Dark Ages DLC. You also have Persona 4 Revival. Yes! It looks so good. And Oh, I didn't expect it, but we finally have green Persona. We have Persona 6 finally announced. It's insane. Like, it is crazy to me that was here. I wasn't expecting it. At first I wasn't even gonna watch the Xbox Game Showcase, but I was like, you know what? I probably should. There might be some good stuff in there. Persona 6. Crazy Taxi. Oh my god, Crazy Taxi. Yes, I heard of the whole AI thing. It's placeholders. Just gonna say that now. They're all placeholders. They're going to implement art from actual artists before the game launches. So they probably could have done better placeholder aspect or like assets, but it's fine as long as it's not there and they're not just using it. It's fine. Castlevania, Belmont's Curse. There is so much. Like, again, I should have done this as it came out because there's no time to talk about it. Well, there is, but this would be way too long. I'm just mainly talking about the stuff that like really hypes me, and then of course saying other games and stuff and all that. But defo from this one, Spyro, Persona 6, Crazy Taxi. Holy, what is happening? What is happening? I thought we peaked at Final Fantasy VII Revelations and like Tifa Street Fighter. I was like, this is peak. This is peak. And then Nintendo just goes, you know what? Let's do a direct on a Tuesday. What a Tuesday that was. Yesterday, as I'm recording this. Like, they came here to win. Okay. When it comes to announcements, they okay. You know what? Let me just read the list because it is a long list. So, first major, like, at least when it comes to like major stuff, we got, Atelier Caria, I think that's how you say it. Big Walk Days, Deltarune Chapter 5, and it drops in like 2 weeks, I think. But June 24th. Okay, and then we got DMC 5 for Switch 2. I'm going to play it again for who knows how many times. I don't care. I wanted it on Switch 2, and it's on Switch 2, and they said it's 60 frames on both handheld and docked. Beautiful. And then we got the Donkey Kong Bonanza Mario 40th collab. That's pretty cool. Collect some cards and all that. Dragon's Dogma 2 on Switch 2. We got Dragon Quest Monsters, Final Fantasy 14. We already knew about that. We got to see more gameplay though, and I'm super excited. Like, I've been wanting 14 on the Switch 2. I got it. And then, didn't expect this. It's just out of nowhere. Final Fantasy Resonance. An HD 2D Final Fantasy? Yes! and it's Brave Exvius. I loved playing Brave Exvius. I loved playing it. And now it's here as a full single player JRPG experience in an HD 2D style. I don't know if y'all know how insane that is. Like, and then you still get all the summons and all that. What an insane announcement. Didn't expect it. Not ever did I expect. Especially since it's Brave Exvius. I was like literally before this direct, I was like, I really want to play Brave Exvius, but I think it's shut down, so I can't play it anymore. And or like it's been shut down, and I don't think you can download it anymore, and you can't. And then next thing you know, Square Enix is like, you know what? Here you go, brother. And then Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave looks incredible. It's tied to 3 houses. I actually think we got to see Sothis in the first one. I don't remember, but tied to Persona. I'm losing it. Like, there's so much stuff. The 3 houses looks great, looks awesome. So excited. I hope it keeps the gameplay of Engage, but kind of like the story of Three Houses, if you know what I mean. The characters a little more concentrated in combat and not just like social aspects. Like it was fun, but I felt like most of the time I was doing outside stuff rather than playing it. That's why, like, to me, I enjoyed Three Houses better, but Engage was more fun, if that makes sense. Then Fitness Boxing 3. I know I'm going a little more depth in this, but that's because Nintendo's my favorite. There was a lot of announcements here for me personally. Hello Kitty Party Land. It's Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon. Basically Vampire Survivors JJK. Didn't expect it. Looks cool. I might pick it up, you know. I might pick it up. Okay, this isn't in order. I'm just saying stuff, but I'm gonna say these for last because these were by far the craziest. Okay, we have Liza P Complete Edition, Lords of the Fallen 2, Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 2, Metaphor Retazio for the Switch. Yes, I'm still playing that. I'm still playing it. I'm playing both Persona 3 Reload and Metaphor, so, you know, playing two massive JRPGs, you can imagine how that gets. And now more than ever, I need to beat it because there's about to be like 5 more. Excuse me. Minecraft Switch 2. Ninjala 2. Didn't know that was still active. I played Ninjala like twice. Never again. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Yes. The first one is okay. But like others, you know, we obviously felt like this could have been more. This could have been better for it being the revival of like the, you know, Nintendo sport games. Should have been more. That is how they do it. That looked fun. We're back on Woohoo Island. You know, there's a full island to explore with, you know, the skateboarding and all that. Yes, this is what they needed the first time. So, I'm just happy we're doing it. We're getting this resort and it looks fun. It looks really good. One Piece Grand Gourmet. That's a nice little One Piece game. You know, eBay style. That's nice. Mimusha is coming to Switch. Pikuniku 2. Hopefully I said that right. I might have butchered it. Pokopia expansion pass and a free underwater update. I still need to play it. There's literally too many games coming out right now for my wallet. Rayman Legends Retold is coming to Switch 2. I think we already knew about that though. Rhythm Heaven Groove. Oh, it looks so much fun. Big focus on multiplayer. That's really nice to see. I'm excited for that. Rise of the Tomb Raider. RuneScape coming to it. Okay. Tales of Eternia remastered. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. Like, again, this was loaded. Me personally, this was bigger than Summer's Games Fest besides the Final Fantasy stuff. Me personally. Okay. Tomb Raiders, we've seen that. We got a more in-depth look. Stellar Blade is coming to the Switch, so it's no longer, you know, just PS5. Or actually, I don't know if it's on Xbox, but you know, now we're getting it on Switch 2. And a PC as well. It's been on PC for a while. A better look at Dustbloods, and I don't know if it's just me. Instead of it being 30 FPS like it was when it first revealed, I'm pretty sure that was 60. I may have been insane in that moment because I was already losing it. And again, this wasn't even in order. In order? Oh, Lord have mercy. And now, for the biggest announcements, in my opinion. Okay, we're going to start off first with Xenoblade Switch 2 versions for all 3 of the games. And they even added more stuff. That's awesome. We basically got Xenoblade Kart in the first one. And, you know, they're adding more stuff to, you know, 2 and 3, which looks like we're getting a MOBA for that. Like, a MOBA. I don't know. I don't know. So, very exciting. I've been wanting that for a while. Then Xenoblade Genesis gets announced. At first, I didn't know what I was looking at, but I was like, that looks like Xenoblade. But it's so, like, it looks like 3 houses. So I was like, I was confused. And then, yeah, Xenoblade Genesis. And it seems to be, considering it's called Genesis, I'm assuming it's a prequel to maybe the Xenoblade world. Not in that way that Xenogears is, like Xeno Saga, but or this just could be a resetting of everything. Who knows? Who honestly knows what this is? I haven't seen any info about it. If there is, you guys let me know, please. Xenoblade is one of my favorite JRPGs ever. I am so excited for this. So excited. It looks really good. Now, we also have the native ports for Kingdom Hearts. Yes. Yes, I have been begging for this. We all know. We all know. When Sora came out in Smash Bros., we all saw how that went. They released the cloud versions. It sucks doo-doo ass. But now we have native ports for 1.5 plus 2.5, 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind. And we even get a Switch 2 exclusive Keyblade for it. Hell yeah. And then Kingdom Hearts 4! Dog, I stood up screaming like everyone else. Like, what the hell? And it looked glorious. It's coming to launch. It's coming to Switch 2 at launch. Yes, I will be. Yes, I love my Switch 2. I'm good. Definitely picking it up for my Switch 2. It looks glorious. Glorious. And and I thought that was it. I was like, you know what? We've hit the peak. We've hit the peak. How could you make this even higher? And then the legendary words, this is the final game. You mean that wasn't it? Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. Excuse me, what? It's real? And it's beautiful. Oh, dude. No, listen. Watching that, hearing those first 3 notes sent genuine chills down my spine. And it only got worse as we kept going. And then you see Link laying in his bed. Oh my god. They hired that Unreal Engine guy that remade Ocarina. They hired him. There's no way they did it. They absolutely did. You see the Triforce start to form on his on the back of his hand. Then it appears The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I didn't think it could happen, but it did. I thought the rumors were crazy. When they said Star Fox was coming and it did, I was like, okay, you know what? Hell yeah. But I still didn't believe Ocarina of Time remake was happening. And then it happened. I was in such awe, dude. I almost started crying. Like, that is insane. You love video games. Let me tell you something. You're gonna be the most broke you have ever been in your life, but you're also going to be the happiest you've ever been. There is so much stuff coming out. Genuinely, to the point where it's like almost too much. And I didn't even cover the state of play, now that I think about it, because that's been out here for a while, but I haven't covered it. There's so much stuff in that too. The biggest one probably be God of War. I think it's Lao Fei. Like, what? And then Sonic Crossroads update. You have the Godzilla collaboration and all that. Year 2 got announced. There is no shortage of games. You are going to be playing so many games. You are going to be broke. You will have no money. You're going to eat a bowl of water and ice cubes from how many games are coming out. But it is so exciting knowing that, like, here towards the end of the year and next year are just gonna be absolutely filled to the brim. You will genuinely have no reason to say there is no game. There are so many amazing games coming out, and I don't even know how I'm gonna keep up with all of it. Like, there's gonna be there's genuinely too much. Like, in October to December alone, there's too many games. And that's not even including the fact that GTA 6 is releasing around that time, which we all know how that's gonna go. No one will be working. Everyone is going to be on GTA 6. You're gonna go on Twitch and YouTube, and that's all you're going to see for months. And especially if you are a JRPG fan. Holy shit. You are not seeing grass ever again. Genuinely, you were not. You have Final Fantasy VII Revelations, which easy over 200 hours. You could probably put 1,000 in that. I'm not gonna lie. It looks absolutely massive, especially if you're playing all of it again, because I know some people like to play Remake, Rebirth again for the final part. I know I do. At least I like to, just skim over, play some parts and all that. And then if you're a Xenoblade fan, you've got another reason to go back to these games and play it again, because the Switch 2 versions are out. And then you have Genesis, you have Final Fantasy Resonance, Persona. Oh my days. This is what I mean. If you are a JRPG fan, you will not touch grass. That's it. Don't even buy shoes. Don't buy shoes. You ain't gonna need them. All jokes aside, this is insane. So exciting. I cannot wait. I genuinely cannot wait. And I'm gonna try my best to play these games, cover them at least, if not, of course, stream them on Twitch. I know I've been liking on that for a bit, but definitely gonna go try my best to play those on stream, or at least cover them here on YouTube. I'm gonna try to do a better job on that. Yeah, man. What a time to be alive. Genuinely, wholeheartedly. What a time to be alive. And with that, you guys, let me know what you're excited for, the games you specifically are excited for, in the comments below. Go crazy. I can tell you I'm excited for everything, just everything in general, especially when it comes to the Direct. There's too many games I'm excited for, too much money I'm gonna lose, because I'm gonna buy them all. I'm not gonna eat. So, but with that being said, I will see you guys